The chapter which maketh a man to remember his name is Khemet. Khemet, the deceased, saith, Let my name be given to me in the great house, Pir, and let me remember my name in the house of fire, Pir-Nasr. On the night wherein the years are counted up, and the number of the months is told, I am dwelling with the Divine One. I take my seat on the eastern side of the sky. If any god cometh after me, I shall be able to declare his name forthwith. The chapter of giving a heart to the Osiris Ani in Khemet, he saith, Let my heart be with me in the house of hearts. Let my heart case be with me in the house of heart cases. Let my heart be with me, and let it rest in me, or I shall not eat the cakes of Osiris in the eastern side of the lake of flowers, nor have a boat wherein to float down the river, nor a boat to sail up the river to thee, nor be able to embark in a boat with thee. Let my mouth be to me that I may speak therewith. Let my legs be to me, that I may walk therewith. Let my arms be to me, that I may overthrow the foe therewith. And let the two doors of the sky be open to me. May Keb, the Erdpot of the gods, open his jaws to me. May he open my two eyes which are blinded by swathings. May he make me to lift up my legs in walking, which are tied together. May Anpu make my thighs to become vigorous. May the goddess Sekhmet raise me and lift me up. Let me ascend into heaven. Let that which I command be performed in Het Kapta. I know how to use my heart. I am master of my heart case. I am master of my hands and my arms. I am master of my legs. I have the power to do that which my Ka desireth to do. My heart, soul, shall not be kept a prisoner in my body at the gates of Amentet, when I would go in peace, and come forth in peace. The chapter of not letting the heart of the Osiris, the assessor of the divine offerings, of all the gods, Ani, whose word is truth before Osiris, be driven back. From him, in Khemet. He saith, My heart of my mother, my heart of my mother, my heart case of my transformations. Let not anyone stand up to bear testimony against me. Let no one drive me away from the Tchatscha chiefs. Let no one make thee to fall away from me in the presence of the keeper of the balance. Thou art my Ka, the dweller in my body, the god Khnemu, who markest sound my members. Mayest thou appear in the place of happiness whither we go. Let not make my name to stink Shanit chiefs, who make men to be stable. Let it be satisfactory unto us, and let the listening be satisfactory unto us, and let there be joy of heart to us at the weighing of words. Let not lies be told against me before the great God, the Lord of Amentet. Verily, how great shalt thou be when thou risest up in triumph. These words are to be said over a scarab of green stone, encircled with a band of refined copper, and having a ring of silver, which shall be placed on the neck of the Ku, the deceased, and etc. That is task 1. Task 2, from the papyrus of Nu, sheet 21. If this chapter be known by the deceased, he shall be declared a speaker of the truth both upon earth and in the Khemet. and he shall be able to perform every act which a living human being can perform. Now it is a great protection which hath been given by the statue of the god, during the reign of his majesty, the king of the south and north, Men Kara, Mycerinus, true of word by Prince Herutataf, who to the king as a wonderful object when he perceived that it was a thing of great mystery, the like of, which had never before been seen or looked upon. And this chapter shall be recited by a man who is ceremonially clean and pure, who hath not eaten the flesh of animals or fish, and who hath not had intercourse with women. And behold, thou shalt make a scarab of green stone, with a rim plated with gold, which shall be placed above the heart of a man, in his thinking, and it shall perform for him the opening of the mouth. And thou shalt anoint it with myrrh unguent, and thou shalt recite over it the following words of magical power. Here follows a text of the chapter of not letting the heart of Ani be taken from him. The chapter of not letting the heart, soul of a man be snatched away from him in Khemet Neter. The Osiris, the scribe Ani, saith, I, even I, am he who cometh forth from the celestial water, Akeb. He, Akeb, produced abundance for me, and hath the mastery there in the form of the river. It overfloweth today. This is a portion of a longer chapter which is included in the appendix. And the appendix says that the following is from the papyrus of Nefer Uben F. Navil, Op. cited 1B172. The chapter of drinking water in Khemet Neter. The Am Kent priest, Nefer Uben F., whose word is truth, saith, I, even I, am he who cometh forth from the god Keb. The water flood is given to him. He hath become the master thereof in the form of Happy, the Nile River god. And I, the Am Kent Nefer Ubenef, open the doors of heaven. Thoth hath opened to me the doors of Keb, the celestial waters. Lo, Happy, Happy, the two sons of the sky, mighty in splendor, grant ye that I may be master over the water, even as Set had dominion over his evil power on the day of the storming of the two lands. I pass by the great ones, arm to shoulder, even as they pass the great god, the spirit who is equipped, whose name is unknown. I have passed by the aged one of the shoulder. I am Nefer Benef, whose word is truth, hath opened to me the celestial water Osiris, has opened to me the celestial water Thoth, Happy, the Lord of the horizon, in his name of Thoth, cleaver of the earth. I am master of the water, as Set is master of his weapon. I sail over the sky, I am Ra, I am Ru, I am Sma. I am even told to tell you from within myself, I am from Smyrna. And I have eaten the thigh, I have seized the bone and flesh as well. I go around about the lake of Seketar, hath been given to me eternity without limit. Behold, I am the heir of eternity, to whom hath been given everlastingness. Now the following two chapters are from the Papyrus of Nu, sheets 7 and 12, about the chapter of drinking water and of not being burnt up by fire in Khemet Neter. Nu saith, Hail, bull of Amentet, I am brought unto thee. I am the paddle of Ra, wherewith he transported the aged gods. Let me neither be burnt up, nor destroyed by fire. I am Beb, the firstborn son of Osiris. to whom every god maketh an offering in the temple of his eye in Anu. I am the divine heir, the mighty one, the great one, the resting one. I have made my name to flourish. Deliverer, thou livest in me every day. Nu saith, I am the paddle which is equipped, wherewith Ra transported the aged gods, which raised up the emissions of Osiris from the lake of blazing fire, and he was not burned. I sit down like the light god, and like Khenemu, the governor of lions. Come, cut away the fetters from him that passes by the side of this path, and let me come forth therefrom. Now giving air in Khemet, the Osiris Ani saith, I am the egg which dwelt in the great cackler. I keep ward over that great place where Keb hath proclaimed upon earth. I live, you live, it liveth. I grow up, I live, I snuff the air. I am Ucha'ab. I go around about his egg to protect it. I have thwarted the moment of Set. Hail, sweet one of the two lands. Hail, dweller in the Chefa food, and hail, dweller in the lapis lazuli. Watch ye over him that is in his cradle, the babe when he cometh forth to you. In the chapter of giving air to Nu in Khemet, he saith, Hail, thou god Temu. Te. What is it we take from what we collectively are moving through in Mu? That is Temu. What we grant thou unto us the sweet breath which swelleth in thy nostrils. I am the egg which is in Kenken-ur, the great cackler, and I watch and guard that mighty thing which hath come into being, wherewith the god Keb hath opened the earth. I live, it liveth. I grow, I live. I snuff the air, I am the god Ucha'abet, and I go about his egg. I shine at the moment of the mighty of strength, Suthi. Hail, thou who makest sweet the time of the two lands. Hail, dweller among the celestial food. Hail, dweller among the beings of blue lapis lazuli. Watch ye to protect him that is in his nest, the child who cometh forth too. Nuth saith, I am the jackal of jackals, I am Shu. I draw air from the presence of the light god, from the uttermost limits of heaven, and from the uttermost limits of earth, from the uttermost limits of the pinion of Nebe bird. May air be given unto this young divine babe. My mouth is open, and I see with my eyes. The chapter of snuffing the air with water in Khemet, Nether. Hail, Tem. There is no you. Grant thou unto me the sweet breath which dwelleth in thy nostrils. I am he who embraceth the great throne which is in the city of Unu. I keep watch over the egg of Kenken-ur. I grow and flourish as it groweth and flourisheth. I live as it liveth. I snuff the air as it snuffeth the air. And in this chapter of not letting the heart of a man be snatched away from him in Khemet, the Osiris Ani, whose word is truth, saith, Get thee back, O messenger of every god. Art thou come to me, snatch away my heart case which liveth? My heart case which liveth shall not be given unto thee. As I advance, the gods hearken unto my propitiation and prayer, and they fall down on their faces whilst they are on their own land, most likely in laughter. For laughter is sweet, and so is the nectar. In the appendix, this is from the Papyrus of Nu. The chapter of not allowing the heart to be carried away dead in Khemet Neter. Nu, whose word is truth, saith, My heart is with me, and it shall never come to pass that it be carried away. I am the Lord of hearts, the slayer of the heart case. I live in truth. I have my being therein. I am Horus, the dweller in hearts. I am in the dweller in the body. I have life by my word. My heart hath being, and my heart case shall not be snatched away from me, shall not be wounded. It shall not be put in restraint if wounds are inflicted upon me. If one take possession of it, I shall have my being in the body of my father Kheb, and in the body of my mother Nut. I have not done that which is held in abomination by the gods. I shall not suffer defeat, for my word is truth. In the chapter of not letting the heart case of a man be taken away from him in Khemet Neter, the Osiris Ani saith, Hail, ye who steal and crush heart cases, and who make the heart of a man to go through its transformations according to his deeds. Let not what he hath done harm him before you. Homage to you, O ye lords of eternity, ye masters of everlastingness. Take ye not this heart of Osiris Ani into your fingers. In this heart names Thoth, the mighty one, whose words are his members. He sendeth his heart to rule his body, and his heart is renewed before the gods. The heart of the Osiris Ani, whose word is truth, is to him. He hath gained the mastery over it. He hath not said what he hath done. He hath obtained power over his own members. His heart obeyeth him. He is the Lord thereof. It is in his body, and it shall never fall away therefrom. I command thee to be obedient unto me in my Khemet Neter. I, the Osiris Ani, whose word is truth and peace, whose word is truth, in the beautiful Amen Tet, by the domain of eternity. From the Papyrus of Nu, sheet 5, the chapter of not letting the heart of Nu, whose word is truth, be carried away from him in Khemet Neter. He saith, Hail thou, lion god, I am Unb, the blossom. That which is held in abomination to me is the block of slaughter of the god. Let not this my heart case be carried away from me by the fighting gods in Anu. Hail thou who dost wind bandages round Osiris, and who has seen Set. Hail thou who returnest after smiting and destroying him before the mighty ones. This my heart weepeth over itself before Osiris. It hath made supplication for me. I have given unto him, and I have dedicated unto him the thoughts of the heart in the house of the god Usekher. A segment that is universal to her, the one I detach from, there too I know, but having brought unto him myself stand at the entry to Kemenu, I mean to say, let not this my heart case be carried away from me. I make you to ascend his throne, to fetter heart cases for him in Sekhet Hetep, and to live years of strength away from the things of all kinds, which are abominations to me. To carry off food from among the things which are thine, and which are in thy grasp through thy strength. In this my heart case is devoted to the decrees of the god Tem, who guideth me through the caverns of Suti. But let not this my heart. But wait, what? But let not this my heart, in its forgetting, which hath performed its desires before the Chatzos thieves, who are in Khemet Neter, be given to him. When they find the leg and the sway things, they bury them. And in this chapter of not letting the heart of Nu, whose word is truth, be driven away from him in Khemet Neter, he saith, my heart of my mother, my heart of my mother, my heart case of my existence upon the earth. Let no one stand up against me when I bear testimony in the presence of the Lord of things. Let it not be said against me, and of that which I have done, he hath committed acts which are opposed to what is right and true. And let not charges be brought up against me in the presence of the great God, the Lord of Amentet. Homage to thee, O my heart, Ab, Abraham. Homage to thee, O my heart case. Homage to you, O my reins. Homage to you, O ye gods, who are masters of your beards, who are holy by reason of your scepters. Speak ye for me words of good import to Ra, and make ye me to have favor in the sight of Nehe Bekau. The chapter of breathing the air and of having power over water in Khemet Neter. The Osiris Ani saith, open to me. Who art thou? Whither goest thou? What is thy name? I am one of you. Who are these with you? The two Merte goddesses, Isis and Nephthys. Thou separatest head from head when he entereth the divine Meskin chamber. He causes me to set out for the temple of the gods Kemheru as assembler of souls, and it's the name of my ferry boat. Those who make the hair to bristle is the name of the oars. You send me. You cert. Goad is the name of the hold. Steering straight in the middle is the name of the rudder. Likewise the boat is a type of my being borne onward in the lake. Let there be given unto me vessels of milk and cakes and loaves of bread, the cups of drink and flesh, and the temple of Anpu. And here's the task. If the deceased knoweth this chapter, he shall go into, after coming forth from Khemet Neter, of the beautiful Amentet. The chapter of snuffing the air, and of having power over the water in Khemet Neter. The Osiris Ani saith, Hail, thou sycamore tree of the goddess Nut, give me of the water and of the air which is in thee. I embrace that throne which is in Unu, and I keep guard over the egg of Nekek-Ur. It flourisheth, and I flourish. It liveth, and I live. It snuffeth the air, and I snuff the air. I, the Osiris Ani, whose word is truth and peace. The chapter of not dying a second time in Khemet, the Osiris Ani saith, My hiding place is opened. My hiding place is opened. The spirits fall headlong in the darkness, but the eye of Horus hath made me holy, and Upwati hath nursed me. I will hide myself among you, O ye stars which are imperishable. My brow is like the brow of Ra. My face is open. My heart case is upon its throne. I know how to utter words. And in very truth I am Ra himself. I am not a man of no account. I am not a man to whom violence can be done. Thy father liveth for thee, O son of Nut. I am thy son, O great one. I have seen the hidden things which are thine. I am crowned upon my throne like the king of the gods. I shall not die a second time in Khemet. The chapter of not rotting in Khemet. The Osiris Ani saith, O thou who art motionless, O thou who art motionless, O thou whose members are motionless, like unto those of Osiris, thy members shall not be motionless. They shall not rot, they shall not crumble away, and they shall not fall into decay. My members shall be made permanent for me, as if I were Osiris. For this task next, if this chapter be known by the deceased, ye shall never see corruption in Khemet. This is from the Papyrus of Nu, sheet 18. The chapter of not letting the body perish. The Osiris Nu saith, Homage to thee, O my divine father Osiris. I come to embalm thee. Do thou embalm these, my members, for I would not perish and come to an end, but would be, even like unto my divine father, Khepera, the divine type of him that never saw corruption. Come then, strengthen my breath. O Lord of the winds, who dost magnify these divine beings who are like unto thyself, establish me, and fashion me strongly. O Lord of the funeral chest, grant thou that I may enter into the land of everlastingness, according to that which was done for thee, along with thy father Tem, whose body never saw corruption, and who himself never saw corruption. I have never done that which thou hast, that thou hatest, I mean to say. Nay, I have acclaimed thee among those who love thy cause. Let not my body become worms, but deliver thou me as thou didst deliver thyself. I pray thee, let me not fall into rottenness, as thou lettest every god and every goddess, and every animal and every reptile see corruption, when the soul hath gone out of them after their death. And when the soul hath departed, a man seeth corruption, and the bones of his body crumble away, and become stinking things, and the members decay one after the other. The bones crumble into a helpless mass, and the flesh turneth into voted liquid. Thus man becometh a brother unto the decay which cometh upon him, and he turneth into a myriad of worms, and he becometh nothing but worms. And an end is made of him, and perisheth in the sight of the God of the day, Shu. These twisting things of carbon, are they not worms? In decay. Yeah, what we have pictured, myself, both body of man and both body of sweet, in a recollection of song. Give unto you the innocence of man, and the reason why we do not decay. Even as do every god, and every goddess, and every bird, and every fish, and every creeping worm, and every reptile, and every beast, and everything whatsoever. Let all the spirits fall on their beliefs when they recognize me, and behold, the fear of me shall terrify them. And thus also let it be with every being that hath died, whether it be animal, or bird, or fish, or worm, or reptile. Let life rise out of death. Let not the decay caused by any reptile make an end of me, and let not enemies come against me in their various forms. Give thou me not over to the slaughterer in the execution chamber, who killeth the members, maketh them rot, being himself invisible, and who destroyeth the bodies of the dead, and liveth by carnage. Let me live, and perform his order. I will do what is commanded by him. Give me not over to his fingers, let him not overcome me, for I am under thy command, O Lord of the gods. Homage to thee, O my divine Father Osiris. Thou livest with thy members. Thou didst not decay, thou didst not become worms, thou didst not wither, thou didst not rot, thou didst not putrefy. I shall not turn into worms. I shall not see corruption before the eyes of the god Shu. I shall have my being. I shall have by being. I shall live. I shall live. I shall flourish. I shall flourish. I shall flourish. I shall wake up in peace. I shall not putrefy, my intestines shall not perish. I shall not suffer injury, my eyes shall not decay. The form of my face shall not disappear. My ear shall not become deaf. My head shall not be separated from my neck. My tongue shall not be removed. My hair shall not be cut off. My eyebrows shall not be shaved away, and no evil defeat shall assail me. My body shall be established. It shall neither become a ruin, nor be destroyed on this earth. The chapter of not perishing and of being alive in Khemet, the Osiris Ani saith, Hail ye children of the god Shu. The Tuat hath gained the mastery over his diadem. Among the Khemet, spirits may I arise, even as did arise Osiris. The chapter of not going in to the block of the god. The Osiris Ani saith, My head was fastened on my body in heaven, O guardian of the earth, by Ra. This was granted to me on the day of my being established. When I rose up out of a state of weakness upon my 2 feet, on the day of cutting off the hair, Set, and the company of the gods fastened my head to my neck, and it became as firm as it was originally. Let nothing happen to shake it off again. Make ye me safe from the murderer of my father. I have tied together the 2 earths. Newt hath fastened together the vertebrae of my neck, and I behold them as they were originally, and they are seen in the order wherein they were, when as yet Ma'at was not seen. and when the gods were not born in visible forms. I am Penti. I am heir of the great gods. I, the Osiris, the Scribe Ani, whose word is truth. The chapter of not being transported to the east in Khemet. The Osiris Ani saith, Hail, phallus of Ra, which advanceth and beateth down opposition. Things which have been without motion for millions of years have come into this life through Baba. I am stronger thereby than the strong. I have more power thereby than the mighty. Now let me not be carried away in a boat, or be seized violently, and taken to the east, to have the festivals of Sabal devils celebrated on me. Let not deadly wounds be inflicted upon me, and let me not be gored by horns. Thou shalt neither fall nor eat fish made by Tebun. Tebun. Please forgive me. Now, no evil thing of any kind whatsoever shall be done unto me by the Sabal devils. They must be angels. I shall not be gored by horns. Again. Therefore, the phallus of Ra, which is the head of Osiris, shall not be swallowed up. Behold, I shall come into my fields, and I shall cut the grain. The gods shall provide me with food. Thou shalt not then be gored, Ra Khepera. There shall not be then pus in the eye of Tem, and it shall not be destroyed. That is the phallus of Ra. Violence shall not be done unto me, and I shall not be carried away in my boat to the east to have the festivals of the Sabal devils celebrated on me in evil fashion. Cruel gashes with knives shall not be inflicted upon me, and I shall not be carried away in my boat to the east. I, the Osiris, the assessor of the holy offerings of all the gods, Ani, whose word is truth, happily, the Lord of fealty to Osiris. Now the chapter of not letting the head of a man be cut off from his body, in Gehet Neter. The Osiris Ani saith, I am a great one, the son of a great one. I am fire, the son of fire, to whom was given his head after it had been cut off. The head of Osiris was not removed from his body, and the head of Osiris Ani shall not be removed from his body. I have knitted myself together, I have made myself whole and complete. I shall renew my youth. I am Osiris himself, the Lord of eternity. The chapter of making the soul to be joined to its body in Khemet Neter. The Osiris Ani saith, Hail thou God, Ani, Aniu, Aniu. Hail thou God, Pereri, who dwellest in thy hall, the great God. Grant thou that my soul may come to me from any place wherein it may be, even if it would tarry. Let my soul be brought unto me from any place wherein it may be. Thou findest the eye of Horus standing by thee, like unto those beings who resemble Osiris. who never lie down in death. Let not the Osiris Ani, whose word is truth, lie down dead among those who live in Anu, the land wherein souls rejoin to their bodies in thousands. Let me have possession of my Ba soul and of my spirit soul, and let my word be truth with it, the Ba soul in every place wherein it may be. Observe then, O ye guardians of heaven, my soul, wherever it may be. Even if it would tarry, cause thou my Ba soul to see my body. Thou shalt find the eye of Horus standing by thee like the watchers. Hail, ye gods who tow and tow, who tow along the boat of the Lord of millions of years, who bring it over the sky of the Tuat, who make it to journey over Nent, who make Ba souls to enter into their spirit bodies, whose hands hold the steering poles and guide it straight, who grasp tightly your paddles, destroy ye the enemy. Thus shall the boat rejoice, and the great God shall travel on his way in peace. Moreover, grant ye that Ba soul of the Osiris Ani, whose word is truth, before the gods may come forth with your navel cords in the eastern part of the sky, and that it may follow Ra to the place where he was yesterday, and may set in peace and Amentet. May it gaze upon its earthly body. May it take up its abode in its spirit body. May it neither perish nor be destroyed, nor ever and forever. May it neither perish nor be destroyed forever and forever. The task for the next reading is that these words shall be said over modal of the Ba soul made of gold and inlaid with precious stones, which shall be placed on the breast of the Osiris. Part 2.